What's up?
Peace and blessings.
Good evening.
Hey, hey, where is our Kool-Aid? It's always Kool-Aid every single time. Where is he?
Like he on. He just problems with social.
All right.
Hold on, let me call. He probably thought it was later too. Hold on.
Welcome, welcome. If you are joining us, peace and blessings. Welcome to the Queen Juicy Shake Show. Welcome. I am your self-esteem host, no other than Queen Juicy Shake. And we have our team family. Welcome Yams with the capital Z and Slap with the capital P.
What up, what up, what up?
And we waiting for Kool-Aid. I think he just popped in. His Kool-Aid is in the building.
Oh, he's in the building. He's here.
Yes, he is. He is here. Hold on one
I
second.
was about
Why
to
is
hit
he
that.
not? There we go. And welcome
Yay!
Kool-Aid! Woo, woo, woo! Welcome.
What's
It is
up?
our tap in and get turned on. So we
Can y'all
are
hear me?
coming to the forefront. We hear you. Yes. Can you hear us?
Yeah. All right, there we go.
All right, Slap, where you go? We want to see you. Where you go? We got to see the Slap. So we have some amazing things to discuss today. So welcome, welcome. So we always open up our platform with some affirmations. Let's start. Who's going to start? Our Yams is going to start.
Yeah. And talented.
I am talented. Okay. Flat.
I am renewable.
I am renewable.
Yeah.
Kool-Aid.
I am present.
Who I thought he was about to say I am great.
You know, I always got that in my pocket.
I
Yeah.
know. If
Nice.
y'all are just joining us each week when we first started building as a team family, and we would go around and we would share like our positive affirmations. And each week, Kool-Aid would have the same one, which is great, but he would just always have the same one. So we are so thankful. And sometimes GMs, she can you do it for us real quick? Can you do the Kool-Aid?
I am grateful.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
So wait, so before I so last night, right? So Yams dropped me off, right? And late on, right, I'm up here doing my meditation and my yoga. Then out of nowhere, I bust out laughing because all I hear is Yams in the back, like, I am grateful. And I'm like, yo, I'm like, dude, I can't even
Yeah.
freaking do my meditation. Oh man. Well, my affirmation is to say, I am love. Yeah, I am love. So we opened it up. We want to send some love, some healing, some energy throughout the day and through our social media platforms. And it's Wellness Wednesday. So let's talk about this Netflix and chill, this documentary. So I really enjoyed this documentary, y'all. I picked it out and it's about Bob Ross. So I know y'all heard about Bob Ross. Don't act like y'all forgot about this man when y'all was children on Channel 12. We all watched him brushing, okay, doing the trees. So and it's called Happy Accidents, Betrayal and Greed. And it's directed by Joshua Rothie. Did I say it right? I said it right. Did I say it? Yes, I said it right.
I
Rafi.
think it was rough.
Rafi. Yeah, Rafi. Did I say it right? No, I didn't say it. I didn't say
Yeah,
it
I think
right.
yeah,
rough.
yeah. It's okay. I mean, you didn't say plantains, but you know,
Listen, because when I say plantains, okay, don't sit up here and talk smack about my plantains, okay, Mister I am grateful. All right.
I'm
all right.
So I wanted to just share that I really enjoyed watching the documentary. I watched it a few times, and each session you guys will come on here, each topic you always hear me say that it took me time to really sit and watch it, and just being focused on his painting and for one his legacy. Um, just it was just okay. So first of all, let me go all the way back. So Bob Ross, I remember when I was a little girl and I was watching it. It wasn't that it was interesting or not interesting. It was just really, I really thought this dude was black. That's first and foremost. I thought he was a light skinned black. Okay. When he had this afro, I really thought that that was really like his. And listening to the documentary sharing that he had a perm, and so that was not even originally his. So just to see this white man rock, you know, a universal eccentric afro, and like everybody's doing it, everybody's wearing it, but he's wearing it, and no one probably even knew that that was not his, because I really thought he was a light skinned dude. Um, so it was really interesting to listen to some of the words that they shared about painting and about how he primes his canvas board, and the fact that it was from Alaska. I think it was from Alaska, if I'm not mistaken. A lot of his inspiration came from Alaska, and how he would paint the trees. He would paint just that whole effect that how he had when he was in Alaska. So as I'm watching it, and all of a sudden it's this other dude that comes on as his son. So as his son is just really telling this story about how great his father was, and a lot of the things that the business had to go through to just like really even save their name, to getting their name stolen, the empire, Kowalski, I think that's her name, Kowalski. So it was really interesting to watch it just as a fellow artist, and to see just his legacy and his life, and what he shared to people and how he gave life. And he didn't even want to really charge nothing. He didn't want to, he wanted to do it for the love. And it reminded me of Kool-Aid, of what you shared a while ago, about sometimes we get so caught up in the commercial point of our gift that sometimes it can lose its value, as we're doing it and just doing it for the love or doing it for the money. So I'm done with my spill, but I just wanted to share that it was really interesting watching it and just the different effects. So we're going to take it to someone else and to share what your perception, excuse me, was about. Let me go to Yam.
yeah, it was really good. Didn't get to finish the end, unfortunately.
Okay.
But from what I saw up to the point where his son was talking about how Bob, like, I guess, was a bit controlling how the show was going to go even after his death. He wanted his son to like replace him, but he wanted his son to do what he did, like exactly what he did. So they had creative differences. So can you actually tell me like the like what happened? Because I didn't grow up with Bob Ross. I knew who he was.
Right.
Um, but they I don't think they were playing reruns at that point. I think people just talked about him, saw snippets, you
Right.
know.
Right.
I never like sat down fully watched a Bob Ross show. So for me, I don't think I have as much as of a you know what I mean? Like even Oprah,
Right.
even like even Oprah was still on when I was coming up. So I'm a part of that Oprah, but I'm not really like Bob Ross. Like that dude, like you know. So can you guys tell me like the ending? I know he died of cancer, obviously.
Right. Flat.
Yes.
Well, can you tell me the end?
Well, unfortunately, I didn't see the end either. I had fell
We
asleep. But
Two. So that's two. Wait a minute. That's about to be two challenges. That's about to be two challenges. So when they don't finish, see now I feel like we should have it when we don't complete a challenge. I mean, a Netflix. Yeah. Because
so you
last
wouldn't even
time,
know.
Uh, I know what went on. So basically, now you're right. He ended up catching cancer. I forget which form he had, but yeah, he passed away. But he was trying to keep his name. You know,
right,
when he passed away. But let me back up a little bit. I remember because that's all we used to watch back in the day when we was kids. My parents had us watch Channel 12, and it was like Sesame Street, Mister Rogers.
right.
Um, it was that show. I think Wayne Brady was on this show too.
reading
That
Rainbow.
oh yeah,
Read.
Reading
Reading
Rainbow,
Rainbow.
Reading Rainbow. It was like
See, I grew up on
I
yeah,
reading.
can't do anything.
yeah.
Take a look. It's in that
In
book.
the book,
Reading
Reading Rainbow.
Rainbow.
Yeah, I remember that. That's a good one, bro. You remember that? That's a good one.
Yeah,
Heck
I
yeah.
watched that in school.
Um, I'm sorry, yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. I'm like geeking out because we watched that in school. I forgot about him. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, yeah. So yeah, so when he used to come on, I actually used to get a little bored. Like I didn't appreciate him back then.
Right.
He always had that voice that seemed to kind of like steady you a little bit.
Hmm.
And that would catch you because he'd be talking as he's painting the trees. And I just remember as a kid trying to watch him, but I would just get bored, like I couldn't stay in there. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
I didn't appreciate the art. But when I seen the documentary, like I seen this documentary like last year, I said, "Let me watch this." I remember that guy.
Right.
And then, as I'm watching the documentary, I'm like, man, I could really appreciate it now because he was really good at what he did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I like
yeah,
the fact that I like the part when they talked about Kowalski, like how they met, and just like no, I don't know if it was the uncle. I don't know if it was the uncle or a brother or someone like that that they didn't know that they had what is it called, oh my gosh, when you have rights, there you go, when you have rights to the company, and
Hmm.
how they didn't know certain rights that they had at a company, and certain, and it was crazy because when they was going into like these rooms, they were saying how they would go in a he would go in a separate space to like have their meeting and talk. So like to just see all that, and it just was like wow, like it's just so much information sometimes we just don't know, because Kool-Aid, like you, when I was a little girl watching it, I would fall asleep too. That and Mr. Rogers, okay? Like I could never, I don't know what it was. It was the most amazing show, but I feel like it just was not maybe animated enough. I don't know at that time. So just now thinking about it, like even with Mr. Rogers when he would take his shoe off and throw it over his shoulder, and I'm like, why did he do that? Like, it wasn't like what was that about, So to just see Bob Ross, and first of all, to even know that's his name. I didn't even know his name, okay?
Girl,
Okay. I did not know. So wait a minute. So what age did y'all know his name? Like what age did y'all always know his name? Or did y'all just
No. I
it's
don't
the
even think I watched it. I think I changed the channel when it came on.
I
it's I
mean,
mean
That
Ross
I
show,
mean,
right?
that was more like an adult show. It was out of the kiddie lane. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
yeah,
after Mister Rogers and Sesame Street and Reading Rainbow, then the adult. the more adult stuff would come on, but you couldn't connect with it because it wasn't almost like it wasn't fitted for kids. You
Cause
know
it
what I
wasn't.
mean?
That's how you know it was time to go to bed. When that show came, when you
Yeah.
was like, "All right, let me turn the TV off. Good night, Ma. Good
Nah, nah,
night."
nah. Bedtime was Murder She Wrote.
You know
Yeah,
what?
yeah. There you go.
I remember that show, but I don't think I ever really watched. I watched it maybe a few times, but I don't remember watching it like that.
Oh, that was a regular in my home.
Really? Speaking of regular, what was y'all regular? Like, what was one of your regular shows? Because mine was Bob Ross before I knew his name was Bob or Ross.
Freaking
Mine was
He-Man,
okay. Yeah,
Transformers, Care Bears,
yeah. GI
Smurf,
GI GI Joe,
G.I. Joe. Yeah,
Scrooge McDuck,
Yo,
yeah.
original
DuckTales,
Spider Man, DuckTales. Yup. Not yeah, yeah. DuckTales. Good
Yo,
one.
remember Speed Racer?
Speed
Speed
Racer.
Racer. Yup.
Yo,
Yup.
yo, let me
Yup.
tell you. I remember Speed Racer, so I was always watching Speed Racer. That was the most coolest thing I could ever see. Speed Racer and dun, dun, dun. Oh my gosh, what is that? He had the black car. Oh my gosh,
It was a
somebody.
cartoon.
No, it was
Oh, you talking about Knight Rider?
yes, Knight Rider. Yes, Knight Rider.
You talking about Knight
Remember
Oh
Rider?
the
my
Yeah,
dog,
those were that's daytime TV. So
the
like
Pink
the daytime
Panther?
TV on the set. The Pink Panther. Yeah.
yes. What about yours?
Oh, so we talking about nighttime?
Kid
Nighttime
shows.
I guess I could. No,
The
no, because nighttime we
cartoons. Did
supposed to
you
been in the bed.
cartoons?
cartoons.
Cartoons.
Cartoons. Okay. Well, you know what's funny? My mom had bought old Disney. So I was watching the Woody Woodpecker. I was watching
What?
yeah, I was watching the speed racing. What's that thing called? Road
Oh, oh,
Road Runner.
Runner.
yeah. Me.
I can do that better. I gotta practice that because I used to do that all the time.
Let me hear it because mine is me.
Me me. But no, that was something. Okay, so there's something else that was like.
Oh, that
Oh, that was
was Tweety Bird. No.
I watched Tweety Bird too, though.
Not Bugs Bunny. Not
No,
Bugs Bunny.
I think it was a woodpecker. It was a woodpecker,
Woody
It
and
was
Woodpecker.
Woodpecker. Yeah, it was Woody Woodpecker.
yeah, it was Woody. Okay,
no.
Woody Woodpecker. I did watch.
Because he
Well,
used to come on and he used to do like this to the tree. Yeah.
yeah. And obviously Tom and Jerry, the goats.
Hmm.
Uh, I watched some really niche old Disney movies that I can only explain. There was one about like a hen and her trying to like hatch these eggs, and I was so invested. I was like, oh my gosh, like I hope everything's okay. Like egg hatch because they had to be the perfect temperature, and this like person kept bothering her, so she had to like leave the eggs, come back to the eggs. I was like, oh my gosh, are they gonna hatch? Like, and then they
Like
ended up.
let this woman sit on her eggs in peace. Like,
Please,
jeez
like I
Louise.
was so excited. There was this one about birds and about one of the birds was scared to fly. I was like, me too, you high up in that tree. So they were learning how to fly. There was one about an owl. There was some really good old Disney shows that I remember just watching as a kid. And then, the obvious like SpongeBob, Avatar, The Last Airbender. Um that's like for my generation, really during the 90s and early 2000s. And I was watching the grass. I had no business watching the grass. No business what I was watching.
Hmm.
My dad was like, should you be watching that? I said, I'm watching this. I was I was in third grade telling my father, like, listen, I'm watching it because invested. This girl is pregnant. This person doing drugs. This person, like I don't know if
Well,
y'all know
I
the
see
graphic.
why he didn't want you to watch it. I want to watch it.
Well, I cared about these people. I cared about these children. Okay, because it was just such a well written show. Like they made such stupid mistakes, but it was so believable. I mean, not even believable. This is stuff that happens. They just wrote it down. Teen pregnancy,
What's
um,
so
Degrassi, the next generation.
Now, was that the one with? That wasn't the one with Drake on it, was it?
Yes, it
It
was.
was. I remember when he first came out. I was like, okay, little light skin, you falling in
Yep, that's where Drake got his start. I supported him.
Oh,
I
I
knew.
did too. First of all, I supported him too.
Okay, we supported him.
All right, gosh, we share him. We share.
You can have him, girl. That man is a
I don't
mess.
want him. I do not want him. I mean, maybe a few of his songs though. He can sing me a few of his songs. He was talking to me in some of them. He
Yeah,
was.
he was. Yeah, I understand.
Drake, I love you. I love you, boo. Oh my God, Queen Juicy Shake, love you, Drake.
Look at look at you.
Because like I'm gonna be famous, so like we don't want to act like fans. We are colleagues.
Yeah, true. However, let me tell you, when it comes to Drake, we have to just be like, just a little. Just we gotta, just a little. We gotta run up on the side just a little bit. You can call me on my cell phone. Just a little bit.
No,
Just a little bit. Look at Kool Aid. What are you doing, Kool Aid? He look like he waiting for the news to come on. Is he frozen? He's waiting.
I think he's frozen.
Yo, he is frozen. Kool-Aid, blink one time if you frozen. See, he blinked. I know it. You seen it? Yo, Kool-Aid, you play Kool-Aid.
Hey yo,
Look,
He's frozen, y'all. I just want to let y'all know. He is good and frozen.
frozen.
did you see? Yeah, did you watch Pepe Le Pew?
Say again.
Did you ever see Pepe Le Pew?
Peppy,
She
the
didn't.
what?
No, no.
I
Pepe Le
I
Pew.
can't even. I can't even understand what he's saying.
It was a cat or some sort of animal, and yeah, it was two cats. It was a female cat and a male cat, and the male's name was Pepe Le Pew. No, it was a skunk.
Nah.
It was
It
a
was two.
skunk.
It was a skunk.
Yes, and he
You know.
always tried to get
Mm,
the other skunk tail. He was on it.
Yeah, yeah, he was on it.
You talking about, okay, wait a minute. So let's first and foremost, let's talk about this, right? When
it's great.
people be like, oh, you so what's the word nowadays they say when people, oh, press, when people like people press, you talking
Uh,
about press, you talking about thirsty. Pepe Le Pew was thirsty for those cookies.
Yo, he did not give up.
Nope.
Did he ever get her?
You know what? I don't even know. I think we're gonna have to have that on the next episode to see Pepe
Yeah,
Le
I
Pew
gotta
ever got.
find out. I
Yeah.
gotta find out. This did he ever get his girl?
Hold on. This is when you need your Alexa. You be like, Alexa, Alexa. Hold on. Let me say who I got. I got Oh wait a minute. He just came back in. Hold on. All right. There we go.
Yeah,
All
you
right.
had
There you
Pepe.
go. You back. Whoo, you back like Jack. All right. Let me say.
You
Did
had you
Pepe Le
had
Pew
Pepe.
ever get that girl?
You had Pepe Le Pew and the
that?
girl. You had uh what's the Piggy
So
and Kermit the Frog.
Looney Tunes. So
Oh,
it
Miss
says
Miss
Pepe Le
Piggy.
Pew Pussycat. is an animated cartoon character featured in the Warner Brothers classic Looney Tunes, which, oh my God, me and my sister stayed watching it. Animated shorts as the protagonist. And I know I'm not pronouncing it right. Pronounce it.
Protagonist.
Protagonist, thank you, of the Pepe Le Pew. But I really want to know now, like, did he really get that girl? Hold on, did Pepe Le Pew have a wife? Pepe Le Pew is a minor character in the Looney Tunes show. He is a flirtatious French skunk. Oh, so he's French. I never knew that. Well, I did. No, no, no. Now I'm thinking about it. No, I remember it now because I remember his voice. Okay, okay. Who has been married 7 times? Okay. I guess just to read it to see, because as a kid, you didn't read really to know like he's a French character. You know, growing up, you didn't know. You just knew he talked a different language. But now the 40 me is reading the concept, the description of it, and it's sharing that he was a French skunk who has been married 7 times. Get out of here.
Wow, he had game.
Yes.
Wow.
But now I want to know though, who was his other chicks then? Like I need to know
Well,
who.
it wasn't the one he was after.
Heck no, he got her the whole time. Is he Kool-Aid? Are you frozen again? Okay, Kool-Aid, you back? Blink one for no, and two for yes that you back.
Oh yeah, he froze. He froze.
Can't. All right, cool beans. So we are going to look that up for the next episode to find out who Pepe Le Pew wives are, and did he
There you
ever get that cootie pop? We need to know. So we're going to check that out on the next one. We're going to wait until Kool-Aid. Well, Kool-Aid's going to come back. So did we finish discussing about Bob Ross?
We
Yeah.
didn't really down for real. I want to know how y'all feel about the fact that he cheated and he had this persona where, which I know is unfair that he had this persona. You know, we like put our ideals on people, but he kind of had this persona of like just a peaceful, good, you know, like he's a painter. He teaches you how to paint. He's speaking softly. I didn't get, but also I was like really young when I was even watching the snippets. Like I haven't seen a snippet of Bob Ross since early high school, maybe like definitely middle school. But I didn't get that it was supposed to be like sexual. I didn't get that talking in like that lower tone and painting and stuff that was supposed to be sexual and that was supposed to like really get like all the women viewers like, oh my God, it's Bob Ross. Like I didn't get that. I'm moving my stuff because my roommate is coming out.
Well, I
So
mean, if you operate in your element and you doing what you're supposed to and you're successful at it, you're definitely going to attract the opposite sex.
Because they said he had fans, honey. They said he had chicks throwing panties. he had he, he had them throwing panties on that art canvas board.
like I feel like Bob
And
is
he was
like
catching them too.
he was what?
He was catching the
He
draws.
was catching them.
Wait, what Martin say? He was like, he was like, what you got the draw got the draws. He's like, man, I mean
Yeah.
Trying to be like I didn't feel a sexual you know what I'm saying? Like some people just got it where it's just like Rihanna, man or woman. You know that Rihanna is
man. Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like I'm very secure in my sexuality, whatever, whatever. But
I
if
know that's
Rihanna
right.
look at me the right way, you know, she just got,
So
she
which
just got the sauce.
so would you
She
be
got the
would you
sauce.
would you let her touch your thigh for that?
Don't touch, don't touch me,
Don't touch you.
don't touch me. But if
Okay.
she could just look at, she just look at me, and I would be like, I know it. I would be like, But if you touch me, it would ruin the illusion because she still got boobs, she still got vagina, so it's gonna ruin the illusion. But
I hate that.
she has a certain masculine energy
I got what
that
you're
is
saying.
like,
Like that,
you know what I'm saying?
that not, I don't
I
want
know
to
what
say
you're saying.
boss, but like that leader, that kind of like that pit bull in a skirt kind of situation going on. Like, but she's still pretty, she's still
Mm-hmm.
classy. I don't know what else I can say. Yeah, basically that.
Yeah. I think of people like that where it's just like if like she walks into a room, someone is going to think about having sex with her. You know, and you can take her seriously. It's not that you can't take her seriously or anything like that. She just has so much sex appeal.
Yeah.
And so when they were talking about Bob Ross, I was like,
Yeah, well, people, everybody got their taste. You know
True.
what I mean? It's back then. Them women was looking at them dudes in the Wranglers with with their shirts tucked in, with the Wranglers on, with the with the with the with the, with the lead jeans on. I
I
mean,
With
can't.
the midget.
yeah. And I mean,
Yeah.
look, my man was flossing. Me, he had the Corvette. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? With the
He was
fro busting
fly.
out. He had his swag too. He had swag too. You know what I mean?
Why I saying like, but Kool-Aid, why I saying like you convincing yourself?
yeah,
Say it again.
why it sound like you convincing yourself?
You
Convincing
like,
myself.
you like,
Yeah.
it's like you trying to make sure you got your homie. You like, you like. I mean, yeah, he got swag. You know, he got swag too. Like that's
Well,
exactly how your shoulder was like. I mean, he got swag.
I'm backing him up because when I watched the documentary, I said he's a cool dude. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? I got backing.
yeah.
You
Dudes
know.
I
always
think
trying to beg
I
somebody. I can't.
I think I have a thing about mm, I don't know if I can say this. I feel like it's rude.
I mean, you can
I
say
just
it.
like I don't like a certain ethnicity whispering at me. It, um,
you wouldn't date a Caucasian.
I
I would
would.
absolutely
I
the
had.
right one, but
Oh, man.
don't. Hi, how are you guys today?
So who, anybody watching, we always want to
Uh,
know, right? We want to know who is your favorite on here, okay? Like, who is your favorite on here between Yams, Kool-Aid, and Slap? And no, you cannot pick me, okay? It is between Yams, Kool-Aid, and Slap. So we want to always know that this week episode, who was your favorite? Was it Yams? Was it Kool-Aid? Or was it Slap? Ooh. Why I look like, wait, but why I look like, you know how they do, I don't know if you ever seen Shrek, and they had, and it was like, who would be the one to pick for the king? And he was like, will it be Fiona? And she was like,
Yeah, we
yes.
like working. We work to be the best. Like,
Which one you got? So you gotta say if you like Yams, Kool-Aid, or Slap. Which one was your favorite this week? So all right, so wait, so we still talking about Mr. Bob Ross and his little
because I
rendezvous.
don't either. I'll just say it.
what
Say that
happened?
I
again.
I did not like Mr. Rogers. I didn't like how he talked at me.
Oh,
How he used to talk at you?
he sound
Hello,
like a pet.
neighbor.
He sound like a pedophile.
He did. I'm sorry. He did.
Wait, say it. How you say it again?
Hello, neighbor.
Oh.
Hi.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yup.
So,
Can I go? I'm gonna go home.
I want to go home. The only thing I like about Mr. Rogers, he sat in that pool with the black man and, showed he wasn't prejudiced and stuff like that. I think that's dope. That's a great episode. And I appreciate him for stuff like that. I appreciate his influence on the racist white people. Other than that, I said what I said.
She
I
said what
feel.
she said, and she not taking it back.
I feel it.
So That's why we have the rights to these things now. We not playing no video.
Hmm.
Would you be mine? Would
That's
you
all
be
I have to
mine?
say about Bob.
I'm done with Bob Ross. I mean, Slap. Hold
No,
on. First of all, Slap and Yams. So I mean, Yams gave a little bit more, for the fact that she didn't finish watching it. I feel like Slap just tried to slide this underneath the radar. Now, how
no,
much
no,
do y'all?
no, no, no,
No,
no,
no,
no, no,
no,
no,
Linda.
no,
No,
no, no,
Linda.
no, no,
Linda.
no.
No,
Hold
Linda.
on, Ninja. Hold on, Ninja. She said she didn't watch it to the end and was no words. As soon as I said it, challenge, challenge, challenge.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Fuck yo, Kool-Aid, Kool-Aid, Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid didn't watch it last time. Oh, let's have
No,
mercy
Kool-Aid
on
did
him.
watch it. Kool-Aid watched it before.
No, 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 no. The first time when I had the challenge, yo, I was like, oh, let's have mercy on him.
No, I
No,
wasn't.
It was like, no, then it came
no.
to me, it was like, stone him. I was like, oh, god dang.
No, first
No,
that
no.
was Jim.
First of all,
Oh man.
I said Kool-Aid was lame because he was like, I'm not gonna do that. I said, you're lame. He's still supposed to do the jump rope thing, still hasn't done it.
I did it. I did
No,
mine.
no, no. Kool-Aid was supposed to have did the jump rope challenge.
He didn't do nothing.
He
Well,
sure did.
I did mine.
And what was
where
yours?
you jump rope at? Too late.
Right. Oh, that exactly.
I
Exactly.
don't know. I mean I don't remember that. I don't remember that.
So
I don't remember
anyone
that.
who's watching, if y'all would like
I
to
don't
see
remember that,
Kool-Aid
Joe.
jump rope for how long was it? What's the challenge, Jams?
You had
I
to
mean I
jump
jump. I can jump. I can do the rope. Jump the rope.
rope.
Well,
Nah, he gotta do what I did.
What's that?
I'm
Sing in the
singing.
rain? I ain't singing in no rain. But why do I gotta do the 25 I gotta do the jump the rope? What was I have to jump the rope for? I can't remember.
Because the challenge.
yeah, you didn't finish.
You
It was
didn't watch
something
the
you
doc.
didn't watch or you didn't see something like that. You didn't finish or you didn't watch it.
I watched everything. I watched
A week.
everything.
You missed a week, and you were like, "Oh, I was busy. I forgot."
We should have had him from the other from
Uh,
last week, but he ain't show up because he was asleep. He had that date.
No,
That
he
work.
had a hot date. He had a hot date.
We had to make sure you were still alive.
no. I was tired, but I seen the movie. It was the one about tell me my
Tell me who I
tell me
am.
my name or tell me who I am. I
Tell
seen
me
it.
who I am. Yeah, tell me who I am, which was really good, by the way.
Yeah, that was good.
Which is
So
really good.
yeah,
But I'll jump rope. I'll jump rope if you say I owe you jumping a rope, I jump it.
But
That's
no,
rude.
but I feel like something else has to be with it because now he can just go get a jump rope and go jump, and that's gonna be corny.
yeah, like that's simple.
Like you see how he said it, like that's no problem. I can go jump the
Yeah,
rope.
okay, no
I
biggie.
can go jump the damn if I want. Okay. So anyone who is looking at this, right? What would you suggest Kool-Aid's challenge should be like?
Yo, why she
What should
still
he
on me?
do when he jump ropes?
Why she still on me, man? Why she still on me?
Lame.
You
Because
gonna change? You
I'm
gonna
about to go
change?
get my plantains. I'm about
You
to go
gonna
get my
change?
plantains.
You
You
gonna
know.
change the challenge?
You see how I feel, bro? You
You
see
gonna
how I feel? You
yeah.
see how you feel?
You can't change
Yeah.
you can't change the challenge on me like that.
Mm. Cause you
Jump
want cause
rope.
I'm gonna just go. I can go. Watch. I can do it right now. I can do it right now. Watch, I can do it.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get this over with right now.
Come on, let's go.
Yes. Oh, know where the jump rope at then.
Go,
He
Yeah,
be
go,
where
go,
the jump
go,
rope?
go, go,
like
go, go.
I
he
know
just
you
be like,
gotta do. Or you gotta do. What's today?
You
What's
better
today?
than me, Doc. I can't even do no daggone jump rope. I ain't gonna hold you.
So, all right.
rope
So, how
jump
many weeks? He probably got a
rope.
jump rope in there.
I got the speed rope right here.
Oh
Oh, man.
shoot! That's what. Lord Jesus, don't be looking
Oh,
at
it's
his sweatpants,
frozen.
Queens.
What?
It's frozen. Okay. No, it's
She said,
frozen.
don't be looking at what?
Go Kool Aid.
Hey,
Go. He got sweatpants on. Sweatpants season.
Oh,
One,
snap.
two, three, four,
Oh,
five,
oh,
six,
oh,
seven,
oh,
eight,
oh, oh,
nine,
oh,
10, 11, 12, 13,
go.
Man, he did his challenge. Go Kool-Aid. Go Kool-Aid.
Froze.
Alright,
Wait,
alright.
Challenge done.
I missed. Stop! I missed it. My screen froze.
I did it. I did it. All right. All right. All right. One more time. One more time. One more time.
You gonna have to go back and replay it. She could go back and replay.
No,
Put
no,
it
that's
in that
right.
spot.
She can't replay it. Can't
Don't do
Don't
replay
put
it.
it
it.
in that
Really
spot.
can't.
You
No, you got to see it on the replay. You got to see
No,
it on
you
the
wow.
replay.
can't do my queen like that. Oh.
Who said that?
So
Y'all
what's
playing?
the topic? What's the topic of discussion today?
All right,
You
so
gotta pick
wait.
a
So you got bag one and bag two.
Now you got two bags.
Yep.
number two
Why me and same thing? That's crazy.
because you know we on the same side of the screen, so we gotta kind of like we got
Very
we got a
Right.
vibe.
All right. So
yeah. And first of all, slap your P is supposed to be capitalized, just so you know.
Ooh.
And Kool Aid, isn't your oh, you got your A capitalized. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna fix that.
Okay, school teacher.
all right. So the first one I picked out is empty. So that's why they in bad. So the first one is empty. mm.
Oh, just by the way, I just wanted to give the queens their flowers. You all look fabulous today.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's.
Thank
thank
you.
you.
I second that. I
You
second
know,
that.
you know,
Yo,
thank you. You know, Queen, you over there sitting all nice and pretty and stuff and cute.
I'm feeling myself today. I'm feeling
Look! I had to
Right
put
on.
that hat on today. You
Yes,
know what I'm
King, you
saying?
better do it, Dapple.
Yeah,
Hallelujah.
that
yeah.
jacket is fly, man. I like that jacket.
You know what I'm saying? I got my thing on. You feel me? I got my little
Got your cashmere sweater on?
You,
yeah. You know.
if you the light right over you casting a shadow, I could really see you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta
Hold on. What
come
do you think?
closer.
Don't he
What
look
do you
like
think?
Teddy Ruxpin, y'all? I look like Teddy Ruxpin. Come
you know, you
on,
know,
man.
you know that's his nickname, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
They
you
call
know,
him
they
Teddy
want to.
Ruxpin.
Yeah, they want to cuddle. They want to cuddle.
Look
Yeah,
like
that's his other nickname. He be snuggling with them chicks.
yo.
Teddy Ruxpin.
What was that Pat in the beer? What was the Pat in the teddy bear? Pat in the beer.
He be Teddy. We call it Teddy Ruxpins.
Yeah, the teddy.
Oh, the corduroy. It was
The Teddy.
corduroy. I think it was
Hmm.
corduroy. corduroy.
The corduroy boy.
No,
The corduroy.
So the topic
I
that was
like.
picked out of bag two is
Okay.
how much is your existence? Wait a minute. How much is my existence? Oh, okay. How much is my existence for me?
Like, how much is
Oh
it worth?
wow.
How much is my existence for me?
How
Mm.
much is
Oh,
my what for me?
The existence of you, like the person that who you are, right?
You
How much
start.
is that? Right. How
You
much is
start.
that for you, and how much is that for others?
Okay. You go first.
How much is my existence for me, and how much?
I think I picked that one.
I think you did.
Wow, I was feeling a certain type of way that day.
You
Mm. Yeah.
favorite way to
Oh,
say.
oh, he sent a whole poem in a group chat, y'all. I said, "Who hurt you today?"
I know. I was feeling a certain type. Of, I was emotional.
You was emotional. Well, I feel like since you picked this out,
Okay.
I feel like you should explain your
Okay.
feeling, your emotion in this question.
Mm.
Well, I mean, you got different roles. You're a father. Some are fathers. Some are mothers. Some are they're somebody's child, but they got to work. They got to do this. They got to do that. So in any given day, you probably got. I mean, you make sure you eat. You make sure you wash your tail. You make sure. I mean, there's certain things you do on a daily for yourself, but in the scheme of things, the majority of your day is allotted for other people. And I don't know if that's necessary. I guess it's necessary. I mean, there's a certain degree of expectancy from you
Mm-hmm.
as a person. You know what I mean? Like if I was selfish enough, and I just did nothing for anybody, and I was around no one,
Mm.
you know,
Yeah.
what would my life be like? You know what I'm saying? Would
Yeah.
I even be here? Would would God wake me up if I had that type of mindset? I don't know, but I
Mm.
mean, it's just food for
Mm.
thought.
Mm.
That's deep right there. Like, Kool-Aid.
I think I think we have a lot of identities. You know what I'm saying? And depending on the where we are, we tend to feel that identity. You know what I mean? Like I'm Kenny with friends is one identity. I'm Kenny. I'm a son to my mom when I'm in her presence, and we put on, which takes a lot of energy. You know what I mean? I don't think I don't think you're with yourself till you're with yourself. You know what I mean? You know,
Mm.
yeah, because I mean we're always putting on a different hat. We're just switching hats depending on again who we're standing in front of. You know, we're feeling multiple identities. You know what I'm saying? I think that I think that you know the time that you spend with yourself, that's the time you get just you in your whole being. You know what I mean? Because you're not putting on for anybody. You don't have to entertain anybody. You know what I'm saying? It's you with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yeah,
Let's see. Let's see. I entertain myself, so I feel like I really enjoy this question. um, how much is my existence for me, and how much is my existence for others? I feel like majority of my day is for other people. I spend a huge amount of my time with other people, and
Mm.
I had to learn how to be selfish with the little bit of time that I have left with me. And so I feel like majority of our space is for other people, to help other people. And then what we have left, I make sure that I start out with me, the middle of the day, Has to be something about me, and the end of the day has to be about me. I cannot wake up in the morning and do everything for everyone else and leave me last or leave me out. So I feel like I need that same what I give to other people. I have to also make sure I give that to myself. Pouring out into others, I have to make sure I get that back as well. So, especially when we have our family time and our team moment, that's like a pouring back into me. So I feel like honestly, majority of the time is about other people. And that little bit of time I demand my time to me, and it's not negotiable. So damn, I didn't even go that long this time. Ooh, she getting it. Ooh, she doing it.
You said what you needed to say, though. It was impactful. You said what you needed to say.
I appreciate that. And I'm long winded, but I'm learning how to not necessarily always get in and get out, but get in and get the important thing, then get out. Everybody in life, our attention span be so fast. We gotta do the elevator pitch real quick. We gotta tell you our whole life in 2 seconds, and it's just like, but then what about the real experience? This is a real experience, so this is what you get. So, what I think, did we all answer that question?
Yep.
Yeah,
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yams
Yeah,
did get hers.
perfect.
yeah.
Y'all be caring about me.
No, I love you. I love you. I'm sorry. Lo siento. Lo siento.
Yeah. Um, um, I
Talk
think
about
life
it.
life is a gift, right? Life is a gift, but it is not yours.
Mm,
Um, like I truly believe like we are not made to be alone. However, we need enough time to properly know ourselves and know who we are. But that doesn't take a lot of time. Like within the 24-hour period, you maybe need like two. But that 2 hours is like, and I'm just spitting out a number, but that 2 hours is intricate. Like it is interwoven into the fabric of your mental health, and it will affect the rest of the 22 hours. Minus, I guess, 8 because you got to sleep. So what's 22?
and then you gotta
14.
go to the bathroom and get up and go
And
to the
you gotta
bathroom. You
go.
go back to sleep.
Honestly, that's when we with ourselves when we go to the bathroom, when we take a shower. That's why people be like, I have the best ideas in the shower, I sing in the shower. It's just like, it's not that you need water to have a great idea, is that you're with yourself
Yeah.
finally, and you can actually think for yourself. Like you're not just conversing, you're not distracting yourself. You're just doing a simple procedure that you don't even have to think of, and your mind is finally free to just be. So we need that. How much is my existence for myself? Honestly, not a lot, but that little space is so important for me to be able to handle my assignment for other people. Because I tell you, and Queen can see, well, no, you were actually talking to the chiropractor, but like I keep meeting people that are going through what I went through, and I see why I went through what I went through. And I know like it's not on me to heal them, but if they want it, I can help them, and that is part of my like assignment.
Mm,
And I, to do that though, I have to make sure that I am taking care of myself. And when you do that consistently, you really don't need a lot of time. But if you never give yourself any time for yourself, then you will resent people. You will resent your blessing because you will see them as burden, because you're always tired, and you feel like you're always giving and you're not getting anything.
Queen, you talking so much right. Like you are talking fire, because I've noticed there's been times, like if I say, for instance, throughout the day, right, and especially when I'm full time mom, and I'll say if I didn't do anything that I wanted to do for that day, whether if it's watch a show or I wanted to paint my nails or I just wanted to do something for me. then I've noticed there have
Mhm.
been number of times where I'll actually get an attitude. Like I'll actually like, dang, like oh, like, and I'll be like, all right, let me go assess this because now I'm getting angry.
Yeah.
And I'm getting angry because I'm forcing myself time that I need for myself. And I didn't take that time. And now I'm with everybody else's time. And now it's bothering me because I didn't take that time that I needed. So you're absolutely right. That 2 hours helps out so much. Text someone, say, hey, your loved ones, whatever, hey, I'm fine, but I'm about to take a self-love day or self-care day or whatever. Sit in the bath for an hour. Maybe not. I don't know. That's on you. You ain't blaming on me that you sat in the tub for an hour. I have sat in the tub for an hour, so I'm gonna just let me say that back. So I've sat in the tub for an hour. Queen, what's the longest you've ever sat in the tub?
Girl, I've fallen
And do you
asleep
take
in the tub.
baths?
Mad. I've fallen asleep in the tub
You fall
plenty
asleep in it.
times. Yeah, my parents be like, "You gonna drown?" Da, da, da. I'm just like, sorry. Is this comfortable?
Do y'all take baths, Kings?
No.
Yeah, we don't take baths, yo. We it's showers forever. We don't,
Unless unless I
yo,
got
we don't.
company.
Yeah, yo, we don't lay down
Yeah.
when we, yo,
I can't.
we cut we cut trees down and we wrestle bears, man.
What?
We wrestle bears.
Show me the footage.
Now
Show me.
we gotta be ready too. We gotta always be on our feet when we woke. So we can't be sitting and laying down in no
I'll
bubbly
do a
bath.
hot tub. I'll do a hot tub.
You'll do a hot tub, a garden tub.
I'll do
I
a
can
hot
do that.
tub.
I've done that. I've done that.
You,
I've done that.
yeah.
Once
Kool Aid
upon
gonna
a
be with his shorty. She gonna have, damn, I'm just trying to say, I'm just trying to get in the
Now,
hot tub.
now I get in the tub with a shorty. Yeah, I do
You get
that.
it so
I,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
yeah, but if just I'm by myself, I ain't sitting in no tub with no candle.
Nah,
You know
nah,
what I'm saying?
nah.
I gotta be
You ain't
ready.
gonna sit in the
I
tub with
ain't
the
doing.
flannel on.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, we
That
ain't
ain't,
blowing bubbles
what?
and stuff.
yeah, that ain't the ready position. With my,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? That ain't the ready position. With my feet up, my toes up. I ain't ready. I ain't ready. And
You
bubbles
see?
all
You know
over
what
my
I'm
feet.
saying?
I ain't
Boo.
ready.
You too vulnerable in that position, dog. Like
Yeah,
it's not. It's not.
way too vulnerable.
So wait, so since we leaked over here in this, right?
Oh man. Yeah.
No, we're gonna say that for next time. We're gonna say that for next time because I just I can't.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna step in that door.
Yeah.
I'm not. James is over it.
Yeah.
James,
I'm moving on.
Nah. But on some real stuff, though. I mean, you gotta be able. You gotta be able to be free to be yourself, women. You know what I'm saying? It's a shame that y'all have gotten, the I don't want to cuss, but the shit end of the stick. You know what I mean? When it comes to what you want, like y'all can't just come up to a dude and be like, "Yo, can I hit that?"
why not?
I mean, because the status quo makes it.
Asking. It might be
That,
dudes out here that's asking. It might be women out here that's just like, why not?
I mean, they some of them do it, but the status quo got it where y'all feel uncomfortable to do that because you this you that, but a guy do it. You know what I'm saying? It's okay.
I mean, but
Yeah.
I'm not gonna front though. I do like when a man when he approached me right. I do. I like when a man approach me right and on a level where he knows what he's talking about. So I
And
mean,
I
the thing with that, because I feel that a lot, where okay, so I'm ready to start dating, right? But like, I'm not finna just wait, especially if I really like what I see. I'm just gonna have to figure out how to get him to ask me, you
Yeah,
know?
Yeah,
that's the trick right there. That's Jedi mind tricks.
yeah,
They put the question in your head.
yeah,
They plant the
yeah.
question. Your women do that a lot. They plant the
Yeah,
question,
that's ask.
plant the
That's how we
question
ask.
in the man's head to get him to ask to make him look thirsty. You know,
Well, listen, at the
so
end of the day, everybody's
so
thirsty though.
so
Everybody, no.
so look, yo, she showed me right. She want to get down right, so she showed me her thigh. Then I get all enticed or whatever, and I'm like, yo, can I hit that? And now I look all thirsty. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
Wait,
Yeah,
But
we
she was
yeah
thirsty.
wait,
She was thirsty from the gate, but she ain't want to say nothing.
yeah. You got to be the one that's thirsty. I dig it. I
wait a
see.
minute. Hold on. That is not what I said. I'm talking about going on a date. Okay. He's going. Oh,
She said you're gonna go
first,
all the way in Yandi, and she didn't tell you to do all that. She said she was not talking about that.
first of all, second of all, what lady do you see doing this?
What?
Who is you?
Yo, they do that all the
You
they do that all the time,
go to
Wait,
yo.
hold
God.
on. How did you do it? Yes. Wait, how you do
You
it? Wait, you was
look
like,
all
All
that. You see? They do that
right,
all the
all right,
time.
all right,
They do that all
all
the
right.
time.
Bro, I'm
Right,
gonna I'm gonna spit you some knowledge. I'm gonna help y'all. I'm gonna help y'all so that I can help us. We know that you are visual creatures. So we know
right,
that you be sexually attracted to us to even care about us emotionally.
right,
So she is showing you I have a nice body so that you will come up to her and talk to her. Duh, you want to have sex with her. That's why you talking to her. Don't have to make it obvious.
Oh, I
Now
get
you've
it.
ruined fun for my mental game. Like
Yeah.
how y'all like the game where y'all like, yeah, we want sex on the first date, but don't give me actually sex on the first date. I'm not gonna respect you. I know you want to have sex with me. Don't say it. You're ruining the game.
I
the,
got you. I appreciate that. I'm just playing though when
oh man,
I say that.
ooh,
Not about the
oh
Jedi
man.
mind tricks, because y'all do be doing that, but you know.
Well,
That
I
was
mean,
I
but y'all
feel
be
you.
having no, but y'all be having your own tricks too. So we not even gonna go there. Like, I'ma just give you this right here. Let me put the head in. Like
I'm just,
what?
you
Let me
know,
put the head in.
what I mean. Since we got the platform, I'm just putting it out there, sisters. Don't be scared.
of what?
Don't be scared.
Stand
Come
in
at
your
us. You know what I mean? Let us know. Let us know how you feel. Stop playing.
No, but then if that's the case, let us know how you feel too, cause y'all may be playing games. Like,
No,
oh,
no,
well,
no,
my
no, no,
relationship.
no, no.
So
We be
really, let
coming
me
at
have your
y'all.
relationship.
you you got the gear on for this. You got the hat and everything for this one, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Looking
school them,
like
Kool
Big
Aid.
Daddy Smack.
Yeah, you got that player fit on, man. I'm
Hold
Right.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Check these out.
got the player fit. You got the shades
Stop
too.
playing.
You better do it like it should be done.
I mean, seriously, like y'all be holding all that in. Y'all be holding all that in. Just let us know. Just let us know.
But
Stop
y'all be
playing.
holding all that in. Y'all be holding out on us because y'all don't even be telling us really what the situation is. Y'all be sitting up here lying. Like last few episodes. I know that they know that I'm lying, but I'ma still lie anyway. And then y'all be mad and y'all hurt yourselves out of some good cootie pie. That's when y'all mess up on a good cootie pie.
Well,
That
no,
got breakfast,
this is
lunch, dinner, that know how to go to work, know how to do everything for herself. Y'all be messing that up.
this is what it is, Dre. You know, women sit back and they basically the bait. You know what I mean? And
Right,
they
right,
want the guy has to be the hunter. You know what I'm saying? We
right.
always got to be the aggressor. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying?
I
They
mean,
Because
it's
we
got
want
they
to
funny.
got
be
to be
ladies.
they
Because
got
we
to be
want
the
to be
prize.
women. We
They
want
got to
to
be the
be.
yeah.
God.
It's 2022. We ain't got time for that. I don't know if the end of the world is happening. Listen, we ain't got time.
Well, it's
Listen.
switch it's switching now, man. Because you know
I'm not bait.
You know,
I am an offering.
well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say bait. That was the wrong choice of words. But basically, the
Yeah.
prize,
No,
the
the
prize.
prize,
Women,
the
Yeah,
women,
because it's a
prize.
prize.
women like to be the prize, and
Yeah,
then
I don't know about the
and and
anything else.
they like to be pursued. But
I do.
Okay, but we prizes too, and
I,
y'all losing out. Y'all losing out on y'all prizes being quiet.
Oh no! How about y'all losing? Y'all are the ones that's doing a disservice to yourselves when y'all sit up here and have all these 99 other women that y'all be trying to marry and all that whole other stuff. Like not one good woman can be service to you enough,
hold
right?
up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. You ever look at the Wild Kingdom? Dre? Do I have to tell them about this? You ever look?
Go ahead, brother.
All right.
Here we go.
What do that big hairy lion be doing as
He
he
got a
be
whole bunch
walking
of
around?
lions. He got a whole bunch of little chicky lions laying around him, and they sleep because he done blew them out.
Are you a cat? Are you a cat? Are
Do
you
you?
a
No.
cat?
Look at
Do you?
look
Okay,
at
so
look
if
at
you had
all
the
male look at all male animals in the animal kingdom. They just be walking around chilling
With dirty balls.
and mating with all the
yeah,
females in their pride.
they get more, they
Community,
get more,
community
Glad
penis.
you said that.
they
I'm
get
glad you
more,
said
they
that
get
because
more.
what? But guess what? You know why they get more? Because they put in effort. Do you know what birds do? There are species
What?
of birds that dance. They literally practice their
Oh,
practice
I
their
ain't lying.
dance
I ain't gonna knock you. I
for
mean, if a dude got a lot of, if he got a lot of junk, he definitely got to be that dude. I ain't gonna sit here and say, oh, y'all supposed to just fall for some anything. I ain't gonna say that.
Did you say pending?
They not. Yeah, I mean, if he doing his thing, why can't like you mean to tell me you ain't trying to have more than one dude?
okay, so like
Okay,
when
okay.
I
Look how long it took you to answer.
What?
Exactly.
Wait, hold up.
it took me 1 second.
Why should I be punished? Why should I be punished for having the capacity to take care of multiple women?
You don't
Yes.
have the capacity to take care
Because
of
y'all
more than one.
can't take care of multiple women. That's why.
You
Y'all
don't
can't even take, y'all barely taking care of yourselves. Like, y'all
Oh,
you
yes
barely
we
taking care
can.
of
Oh, yes
women.
we can. There's enough love to
respect,
go around, boo boo.
respectfully. What? You breaking up.
There's enough. There's enough love to go around, boo boo.
We didn't say love. We said take care. You need if you have a compound, then we can talk. That lion has as far as the sun goes that he can see. They have that entire landscape where they can run.
Oh
That
yeah,
is
Y'all
why
yeah,
be
we
yeah, yeah.
y'all be sleeping on baby mama couches and what slinging
you
penis
have
in the
an
court
apartment.
outside. Like, come on.
No, 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 no,
Community
no.
penis.
This is only designated for those that can really step up to the plate. I ain't
And
gonna
it's
sit
not
here and
that
say
many. It's not that many though. It's not that many that can step up to their plate. That's why they don't have the jungles of kingdoms. That's why they can't step up to their plate.
oh
How
well,
many
I don't
how
know
many
what to
cars?
tell you.
How many cars? How many cars? How many houses is this man supposed to have for all of these women? If it's all these women, all of these children, right? How much money do you feel like he would have to have if he had four wives? Let's say we're gonna go with the generic number four, right? So let's say he had four wives. Each one of them have a child. Each one of them want a
That's only for
car.
6 figures. That's only for six and up. 6 figures and up. That's it.
Six
Now my
Okay,
figures
so
is
that
that
like throws out like half of the population. For real.
hold up.
six
You women are working too now. Hold up. The
No,
man
no,
ain't
no. They don't want to work. They don't want to work. But see,
oh
that's
Hold
fine.
no,
That's
they
on,
fine.
gotta work. They gotta
hold
work.
on.
They gotta work.
No.
If they
They
gotta
gotta
scare
work.
you, if they gotta scare you, they not trying to. You know what I'm saying? Like
y'all can't
why?
have your pipe too. You just said I have the what? Why am I being punished for having the capability to take care of women? What
What I
like
mean
you
what I
cannot
mean
have
by
your pipe too?
what I mean by taken care of is, it could be, the man might have the capacity to provide for two households or three households, but it depends on the situation. You know what I mean?
Man, these are American dudes. These are hood dudes, okay? Like, come on. These are dudes that
You
work
all are
at
so
Walmart.
We ain't
what
talking
y'all
about
are
only the
No,
hood dudes.
no, I
We
ain't
talking about
talking about
everybody.
them. Right.
Yeah. We talking about
fine. Kool-Aid, you're literally a philosopher. So you know, and like low key historian, you be knowing history. So you know that like in countries in Africa, you could only get another wife if you could afford her.
Right.
Y'all be out here having like seven,
But see,
eight
that's not.
chicks, 22,
But see, that's what
22
I'm saying.
kids on a
We're
Walmart
not
and
arguing that.
Subway salad.
Okay, okay, I'm sorry.
Salad.
What are we arguing, Slap? What are we
We're
arguing?
not arguing that. We're not arguing that that's necessary. We
Okay.
know that okay, we're visual, right?
Uh-huh.
So that's why y'all wear them form fitting clothes. That's why y'all do all that stuff because y'all know what's going to interest us, right? And
Okay.
so on the same token, y'all want security. Y'all want to know, okay, my bills is paid. I ain't gotta go out there and work. I can eat. I can sleep comfortably. Everything is cool because my king got it, right? So he can look
No,
like he
that's
can look like he can look like he can look like this. You know what I'm saying? He can look like anything as long as his money is right, right? He cool.
But excuse
not
me.
fair. It's not fair that you guys can say we're visual creatures. So we gotta like what we see. We like to be taken care of. I'm still going to do my purpose. I'm still going to have a job because we're not all women are not meant to just be in the house. Some women that they just care about their children and their husband and taking care of the house and God bless y'all. But most of us want to do our purpose as well. Most of us have a hustle. We have dreams as well. But it's still a fact that we are attracted to men that have a drive. And I will not, I will not apologize for that. I want to see a
You're
drive.
not.
And there are too
You
many,
better not apologize for that.
I apologize for that because there are too many women that are successful that make six figures or more. And they say it's not the 9 to 5, it's the fact that you have a dream and you're not pursuing it because XYZ. And so you're going the safe route. You can have six figures and she's still going to be bored with you because you chose that corporate job instead of going after your dreams. We are attracted to men that have a drive and are a go getter and go for it. That's what
Thank
I'm
you,
trying to
Queen. I
explain.
need that's hey, listen, we need to hear this stuff. Like that's what I'm talking about. Y'all don't even want to express to us what the deal is.
But y'all can't even sit up here
We
and
gotta we
have
gotta
a
we gotta
mind.
we gotta pull it out of you. Cause listen,
Well,
I run into six figure income women all day. And they
uh-huh.
buy me coffee. They buy me coffee.
They buy you
Okay?
coffee with the donuts. With the donuts, it
Yeah,
wasn't the
they
coffee kind. It was just
yeah,
Halloween.
yeah, yeah,
everybody get
yeah.
free coffee, huh?
They
And
buy
go
me the expensive they buy me the expensive coffee.
The expensive kind.
and go home to their husbands because they're
Oh, that's
But
crazy.
also, wait. And remember how we was talking about with the man with the wedding rings? They don't have their wedding rings on and stuff like that. Y'all don't know what y'all be doing. Y'all be out here just trying to sling penis, community penis everywhere. Y'all just be trying to put just everywhere, everywhere.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
No, no, no.
That ain't it.
That's gonna be his new
That
meme.
ain't it.
No, 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 no.
no, no, no.
No, 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 no,
No,
no.
no, 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 no.
See, I guess the problem is if the guy doesn't fit the bill, right? If he stop trying to upgrade niggas. Stop trying to upgrade these cats. Don't stop it.
Stop it.
Amen.
Stop it.
Agree. I agree. I agree.
You know what? I feel like, even to add to that, I feel like a lot of times too, a lot of women have the I don't know what it is, and I think yes, you said this the other day, like that fixing syndrome is like, let me get this man, let me fix him, like let me fix him up.
Yeah,
Okay, so
if you
doing
already know it ain't working,
right, his mama
if you
should
know
have
it
did
ain't
it,
working, leave it alone.
his grandmom should have did it, his auntie Paula should have did it, his auntie Nessa should have did that, grandmom down the road should have did that. So stop trying to do something that another woman should have already done.
Yeah,
Amen.
because
Yeah,
y'all get what's the word? Y'all wounded from these cats.
you are right, and it's because we are nurturers.
So now y'all a nervous wreck. Y'all don't know whether to approach a brother or not, right? Because because the last dude, he took me through X, Y, and Z. Cause you settle for that.
Mm.
You're right.
Ooh.
But here's another thing that y'all men got to think about, because I know sometimes y'all get y'all feelings hurt, and I'm sorry that sometimes women can be kind of mean if they're not like into you and like they're like whatever. Like, I'm sorry y'all have to go through that mostly, but as well, we don't really approach men because we are told. First of all, women are told not to do that. That's the thing. They're
They put
literally
that
told
man on
not
a
to do
Yeah,
natural.
that
that.
they told y'all the
One,
wrong thing.
I agree,
Mm-hmm.
because there's a but two, if y'all like the hunt and I say here I am, the hunt is over. So you know what I'm
But
saying?
if we
So
don't
it's
know if you're interested, we don't know if you're interested, and we not trying to get shot down. So we not gonna mess with you.
So
but
is that what it
here
is?
okay, go ahead.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna sit here. I'm not gonna sit here and get shot down. I'm not doing that. If
I
you want to deal with me, you gotta let me know. Cause 9 times out of 10, I'm open for it.
but what if she's afraid of being shot down? People, that's why people, both genders, if you like someone, if you like what you see, you have to put aside your ego. You have to like how you like. Because if they don't, if you have to like how you like, you have to like how you look. Because if they don't, you got to wipe that off and be like, okay, whatever. Because you can be missing your, you can miss something great. And it may not even become a relationship. Not everything's about sex. Sometimes you find out, oh, like this is a really, oh, you do this, like we could do business together. Oh, like you actually, I think I know somebody you'd be good for. Or you just might have a great conversation and go home. But not everything has to be about this person likes the way I look. I'm above that. Because guess what? I love the way I look. Every day I like it more because I'm taking care of myself. I'm feeding myself good things. I'm trying to exercise and do yoga and stuff. And I give myself affirmations. So when I start dating and stuff and I try to make it like, and the guy's not feeling me, on to the next dude.
Bye bye.
Ooh,
Bye bye.
Ever since she started using that Aveeno lotion, man, she been like really feeling herself. Boy, you changed that lotion, man.
wait, since what?
Good.
Ever since what?
You start using that Aveeno lotion, the oat with the oats and the almonds and all that stuff.
Yeah, let him know, like that's that almondy. That's that
Yeah.
almondy skin, that good vibration, that
She,
vitamins,
she
honey.
she woke up one Saturday morning and was like, damn, my skin. That was it, man. She changed her whole life.
Oh man, change the game.
Changed her
Y'all have seen,
whole life.
y'all met me. I was like, hi. You remember like when y'all first met me in July? I was
Yeah,
like,
hi.
hey,
Hey.
yeah,
Hi.
I'm happy
He was like,
now.
hi. He was like, hi, my name. But when I met you though, when I met you, it was something totally different because it just you was just so powerful. Like I just was like, who is this in this little behind body? Like you just was like it just came out of nowhere and everywhere. It was just out and just you're just awesome. I think we're all awesome together. I think this is a really great you know, thing. I think we have a really great thing going on, y'all. I like your thing.
I,
I like your thing.
Slap, I really appreciate you for speaking out and saying how you feel, because we need to have more conversations like this, because there's a lot of miscommunication and there's a lot of like assumptions. So I'm glad you brought up this stuff.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I mean
agree.
it has to be talked about. It's just it's too late in the game, y'all. Come on now.
I dig it. I like it. I like hearing men talk because men. I feel like men don't speak up enough. About a lot of things. You know.
Because y'all doing all the talking.
You're
Yeah,
right.
you're right.
Right.
You're right. Look, we can't even lie about that. You're right. Next. So that means that
Just
we need y'all to talk a little
hypothetically,
bit more.
just hypothetically speaking, and that's why I wanted to do a group with the fellas too. What was it that we called it, Kool-Aid? We called it Extraordinary Gentlemen, something. I don't know what it was calling it, but it comes to a certain point where I feel like, as men as a whole, we should join together and figure out how to get ourselves on that level where there's no judgment, there's no kickback. We doing what we supposed to do. Y'all can't say that. Y'all can't say, oh nah, that ain't working, or oh you falling short. Oh no, nah. I wanna see a day, a time where we doing it big, and it's respectful. It's like honorable
But see, that's the
to the
thing, though.
point where
Exactly what you said. Men don't know how to keep it respectful and honorable. They don't. They just go out here and just, just go, just be, just push you everywhere. I
Tell me.
feel like. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, Queen. I'm sorry.
You
No,
good?
I'm sorry. It cut out. Go ahead.
I do. I feel like men don't speak up enough about that. I feel like even though we as women we speak a lot, I feel like men still don't speak enough. And I feel like that's something that y'all need to speak about because there are a lot of men that are out here that are good, that are great men that are really doing their thing. Shout out to you. However, there's a huge amount that is not.
It's a
and that
problem.
shouldn't be. That shouldn't be.
It's a problem too. We're kind of going like this because the thing is, a lot of times women will pass up a good man for another guy, because, and I'm sorry, but I'm a woman, so I'm gonna let you know. It's like he's a good guy, but he's boring. He does not stimulate my mind. And you're like, why isn't she going for this guy? He treated her dirty, blah 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 blah.
Uh-oh.
Uh oh.
I might eating chips. They sound good because I don't eat chips.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I know. I understand that. I've ran into that. So I know that your mind has to be stimulated. You have to feel like, okay, this is my head. He's my leader. He's showing me the ropes. I feel secure in that area. Like I can trust him with this, that, and the third. Yeah, I get that. He makes me laugh. Whatever. All those different components.
Uh,
I mean, as far as us, like we, I don't know what stipulations you got, Kool Aid, but you know, I don't want to put all that pressure on one female.
Kool-Aid got 7 wives. It don't even matter. He got yeah, he don't even he got 7 wives and
Like,
that's
2 girlfriends.
No.
do you really think one person can be your all? Can be
no,
everything?
that's
Can be your
not what I
everything?
said. That's not what I said. That's not what I said. But there are women that try to do that to men, and I disagree with that. But that is not what I said. All I said was we don't like boring. You have to
Yeah,
stimulate my mind.
yeah,
And guess what? Our friends stimulate our mind. Our female friends or whatever, they stimulate our mind. That's why women will be closer to their friends that are, women, whatever, their friends than
Right.
their husband, because at least I'm getting some kind of mental stimulation, and all she's getting from her husband is maybe sex, because a lot of married couples don't even be like having sex in the same house. So it's like I'm trying to tell you what we want, and then guys will be like, "Well, I can't do that." Then you not for me, honey boo.
But then wait a minute, but
Yeah,
wait.
yeah,
But
yeah.
then when you say you're not for me, right? This is what it is. When you tell a man, right, this is what I want, this is what I need, this is who I am, blah, 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 right? And they be like, oh no, I can't do that. You like again, like you said, then you're not the one, you're not for me. But then what they'll do is they'll try to hold on. Oh, why you don't want to do this? Because I just told you you're not the one. Like I do need that mental stimulation. And I feel like a lot of men, I don't know if it's I don't know if the generations before them, like whoever raised men, I don't know if they mother or they father or whoever, like made them feel like they can't be in that space. But I feel like a lot of the generation made it not okay for men to feel. I feel like they made it not okay for them to be emotional, for them to say, "Oh, you can't cry." But then they didn't realize that raising that son, that's going to be somebody's husband. That's going to be somebody's father. Now you're raising this man, this boy to be this man, and he can't even be in an emotional space to say, "Hey, X, Y, and Z." I feel like that is something that a lot of men, and it's nothing to do with ethnicity, I feel like was raised with. Like, you can't cry, you're a sissy for crying. Now he get with this woman, and now she like, well, why you can't be emotional? He can't be emotional because his grandmama and his great grandma made him feel like he was squat underneath the daggone dirt or the earth to be emotional.
And I agree.
And that goes back to what we discussed, like as far as how much of our existence is for us and how much is it for other people. Like if I'm going to be a breadwinner, I'm going to be a breadwinner, emotionally supportive, mentally stimulant, whatever else. I guess you want the physical too. I
We
mean,
should
you
have
talking
the
about,
physical too.
you know what I'm saying? So you feel me? Like just like y'all feel like, oh, you want me to work a job, but you want me to take care of the kids. You want me to cook. You want me to do all these things. But guess what? Like, hold up, that's a lot going on.
But y'all expect
Now
the
do
women to be that way though. But wait, but y'all expect the women to do that though. Y'all expect for men to
Right?
be hot to the
We
table.
expect each
Hold
other.
on, hey man, hold on, Slap, because we said this last week. Okay, when I said this last week, y'all Kool-Aid told me I went to the left. Oh, I'm taking it to the left. I ain't taking to the left. Men, y'all come to women not fully developed. So when y'all come to us, now we gotta be the mom, we gotta be the therapist, we gotta be the sex slave, we gotta make sure the house smells good and the food is amazing. We still gotta look sexy, we gotta still sit up here and give you head. Okay, we still gotta do all of them things. And again, y'all give us that little lame community pee.
Hey, I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. We
it's
do expect a lot out of each other, and
no one said it was
that's why. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Queen. Go
You
ahead.
was hype. Hold on, bitch. You hear his extra. That's why. That's why. Don't be
that's
talking in my
so
ears like this.
that's why what and like I want first of all I want the audience to know we are not fussing at each other. We are
Nope.
not angry at each other. This
Right.
is just how we talk. We listening to each other. Go ahead, Slap.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, granted, I'm the type of dude where I'm gonna make my woman life easier. And I
Okay.
mean, I'm sure Kool-Aid can test to this. Like we the type of cats. We from a whole different generation. Like we from a whole different creed. We not just gonna say, oh, I want this, I want that, I want this. 9 times out of 10, the female gonna get what she want out of the situation before we do, and we get the poop end of the stick because of the status quo of what jokers are known for.
I see what you're saying. Respectfully, that is your fault because you are choosing women that will allow you to overextend yourself.
Mm.
Both parties are supposed to 100%. If you feel like it's a 9 out of 10, that means you are giving 90% of yourself and she is giving 10% of herself. You are supposed to give 100 and she is supposed to give 100. You are choosing women that are allowing you to overextend yourself, and that so that she can manipulate you. You are
Mm.
choosing the same women. Most people do. Most people choose the same person in different bodies. And that is why you're feeling this way, because you are choosing the same kind of women, or these kind of women can see your, be like, oh, I can use him. I can get him to do what I want.
Mhm.
So that's why we have to be careful with our verbiage. It's not all women. Sometimes we are attracted to certain kind of toxic people. I know I like people that love themselves. So I have to watch out for people that will, how do I explain it? I'm really attracted to confidence. But there's a such thing as people where like they just love themselves and they don't really love you, but they
Right.
like what you do for them.
Right.
I could easily be made to be a trophy for someone and them not truly care about who I am as a person. That's what I have to watch for, because I know my toxic attractions. You need to look through your relationships. You pick these people. Take some accountability. Do I keep choosing the same kind of person? Do I feel the same way
Everybody.
in every relationship? Stop choosing those kind of people.
Mm. Queen, when I say that's real deep to even share, because I know that's how I operated a lot of times, okay, where I didn't realize the development that I was lacking when it came to my father and I. You know, we had an okay relationship growing up. It wasn't the best, it wasn't not the best. It could have been better growing up. However, I'm still thankful that we had an opportunity to prepare, what was able to be prepared, and me noticing that the lack thereof relationship I had with my father, it was allowing me to pick or to be picked from men that orchestrated the same characteristics of my father. And I had to learn how to see what that characteristic is. Why do I keep attracting that? And what do I do when I attract it? Am I going to entertain it, or am I going to see what is that? Is that entertaining a part of my demon? What is that doing in my spiritual space, and how can I get around that? So just paying attention to what you attract, when you attract them. If your vibration is
Mhm.
low, if you're vibrating in a lower self of who you are, then rather than you're in this space where you know who you are. Matter of fact, that was one of the four things to know today, and I'm not going to say it on the show, so you guys are going to have to stay tuned for the four things to know on the live show tonight of me doing juicing. So I'll be juicing my Aunt Carol juice tonight. Hey, Aunt Carol. So, but I will say that. But on the four things to know, that was one of the things that I share is about knowing what it is that you want inside of you, and knowing like how that irritates you, or how if that's something that you're supposed to do, or why is that irritating you, what is that doing in your body. So I feel like all of those, paying attention to those traumas, are really important, because I feel like, do y'all feel like y'all pick people can pick their mate out of their trauma?
Yes.
Well,
That.
I don't know because my situation is I I made it a point not to holler at Shorty. If I got in a relationship, she hollered at me.
Mm.
Okay.
What about you,
You
Kool-Aid?
said yes.
So I mean, I'm not. I guess that's what I'm attracting. But I mean, it's
But
not like I'm going after it.
that's a great example, Slap. So these are assertive women already, because most women try to find a way for you to ask them. So if they ask you, that already, which is not a bad thing that a woman is assertive. But if you find that they are manipulating you, that is a component in being a manipulator, is going to the person and being like, I choose you, you know? And so, in the type of woman that you're talking about, it seems like you want, where I feel like you have to give 100, 100. You don't feel like you need to overextend yourself. You need to feel safe to approach women, as well as them feeling safe to approach you, not seeing you as a target. Because people can read energy.
Just like a
People are
dog.
easily,
The dog can smell fear. Mm-hmm.
yes. And so if you are sitting there and obviously you're out, you're dressed nice and stuff, but you're not approaching anyone, and usually it's men that approach women, they can read that and they can be like, oh, what? He's not approaching nobody? Is he nervous? Maybe I can make him feel good about himself. If I make him feel good about himself, maybe I can get him to do this. Because
Mm-hmm.
that's really the name of the game for women. We make you feel good, you usually do what we want.
Solid.
Wow.
Solid. And
Oh,
that's
you
lips from Queens.
Hey, hey, hey! I am loving these jewels. Keep it coming.
But now, but we about to go aside on a side note real quick because I am noticing that Slap is moving.
I'm hungry, y'all. I can't. We went over the hour.
True. Cause it was just that juicy, like that sandwich that Yams got. That thing look good. Gosh. We
And my hunger kicked in. I need me some fish.
Oh my gosh. So all right, so we're about to like get this the end of this going. Because you said fish. I actually had some more fish in the refrigerator. So I'm hyped. So I'm about to go heat my fish up. Ooh, get it. Got the fish going. Ew, shout out to JJ Fish. Next time, JJ Fish, don't put all that salt on my daggone fish either. That's what I meant to say last time. Now I'm gonna say it this time because I'm gonna tag JJ Fish restaurant in it. Okay. Putting all that salt on my daggone fish. I was pissed off. Queen, yo, King, listen, I was hyped. I'm like, oh, I'm about to get me some fish, right? They was like, they called my order, so I'm up, I'm hyped, open it up to put ketchup and stuff on it. I'm like, what the heck is all this sugar looking stuff on top of all over my fish, my hush puppies, and my macaroni bites? I was pissed off. And I'm here, I'm in blowing it like 40 some odd dollars of seafood. Yeah, so
mm,
JJ Fish, shout out to y'all. The food was really good. But next time, can y'all like just not give me the salt? I would appreciate that so much. Um, so before we close on out, Yams, do you want to do your section? Or
I
do you
can.
want to do that for the next episode? We can do either or. It
Yeah,
doesn't
I do it.
matter.
I ain't gonna do y'all like that. I have it. I have it pulled up on my laptop, but we had a hour 40.
Yeah, I know. This is almost literally almost a 2 hour show. Okay, cool. But see, and that means that's we'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that later. That means that's a good thing. All right, so Yams and Kool-Aid, before we roll out, do you guys have anything that you want to discuss, share, or say before Yams take us out in prayer? Because I don't see where Slap is. So if Slaps is not here, Yams, can you close us out in prayer?
Yeah, sure. I just want to say this.
Can y'all hear
Ooh,
me? Can y'all hear me?
yeah, my
All
voice
right.
sounding crazy, but oh well. This Cheesecake Factory veggie burger is really slapping.
Mm.
Wow.
I appreciate them having that veggie burger because I wouldn't be able to eat nothing else because I ain't eat all day. First day.
That look
Okay.
yummy. Oh, Slaps is back. Hold on, Slap back.
Ooh, this
There we
my
go.
I eat like this on camera,
Flat
but
back.
all
Flat
day.
back. Flat back.
But
Flat back.
Come and give me that
Slap
flat back.
back. Go Slap. It's your back. Do the slap back.
slap,
Do the slap back. How you do
slap.
slap
Do the
back?
flat
Slap. How you do
back.
the slap back? Do, do the slap back. And all right, so Yam shared her last part, and Kool-Aid, do you have anything else you want to share before we close out since Slaps is back? Slap, would you finish taking us out in prayer?
Hold up. Did you ask me? You trying to wrap it up?
Yeah, we've been on this show almost 2 hours.
All
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
We
So
we about We
We'll
know you
wrap it
love
up.
us. We love you back. That's why we're gonna be back on here next week. And
Nah, it seemed like you was trying to ask me if I had anything else, and then you jump right to the prayer
well,
directly
no.
after that.
So okay, so
I'm
let
like,
me
I'm
explain
confused
it.
now.
Not even explain it, but let me share what I did. I did that more so for recollection for me to know that. All right, I said yams. Now Kool Aid. Once Kool Aid done, then we going to end with slap. So it was kind of more like a mental note and me saying it kind of like out loud. My bad, not really, but my bad.
Yo, she like 3 steps ahead of us, yo.
Of course, always.
Nah, let me
That's how.
stop.
That's really how you supposed to be. All right, Kool Aid. What you guys share with us? You got something good to share with us?
They say it said that what you focus on expands, right? So with that being said, you probably want to watch what you focus on. You know what I mean? Because in going back to what Yans was talking about, well, the question you asked earlier, you know what I mean? Do I think people, people's what's the word you said?
How much is my existence for me
No,
for
no,
others?
not that question. The one you said people's pain or something. Does that affect the people you attract?
Oh, yes. When you pick your mate, do you pick your mate out of trauma?
With that same with that, I think that you attract in life pretty much what you're trying to, if you're trying to, if you fearful of something, like if you fearful of being poor or something like that, or not having money, you might specifically only go for a guy that makes a lot of money.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because you want that type of security. So like if you have these fears and stuff like that, or these past pains, you're either going to attract it or repel it. You know what I mean? It depends on what you're trying to compensate for. How you're trying to compensate. You know what I mean? I think that affects a lot of decisions in your life, and what you attract or what you don't attract. Yeah.
Touche.
But on
Touche.
the folk but on the folk back on the focus tip, you know, what you focus on expands. So watch what you spend your energy and your time on. You know what I mean? If you spending your energy and your efforts on, say, gossip, then that's what you're expanding. That's what you make big in your life. So
Mm, you
if
right.
it doesn't make sense to focus on things like that if it's not going to serve you. You know
Mm,
what I mean? If it's not anything you see as true value. It's almost like it's almost like talking about, like so say celebrities and their issues, right? People will have a whole conversation on what Kanye West said about another group of people. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? And just to gossip or conversate on it, so you might talk on it for a half an hour or so. After that half hour is gone and you look back at it, what value did you get out of it? You know
mm,
what I mean? So, but that's what you focused on. So who gets expanded in that sense? Kanye West's business. You know what I
mm,
mean? So, it pays to be mindful of what you focus on. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if it ain't bringing value to your life, it's not worth it.
mm.
not worth it. Ooh, that is sad from the cool man, Kool-Aid. With
Oh
cool
man.
thinking. he got the best cool thinking ever, man. You is just cooler than the cucumber. You better say it. I love it. Awesome. All right, Slap. We're gonna take it out. We're gonna take it out. Before we take it out, we're gonna shout out our wonderful doctor. So Dr. Chris Peterson, like you are bomb.com. He has a chiropractic practice and it's called Kind Spine. And it's here in Atlanta, Georgia, and it's 587 Virginia Avenue Northeast, Suite 4, Atlanta, Georgia. Shout out to you, Dr. Chris Peterson. Thank you so very much. We will be in contact. Go check him out and go check out the great things he can do for your mind, your body, and your heart, baby. All right, let's take it out. Slap, we ready, boo? Come on and pray for us. Give us some praise in the sanctuary.
Yes, Lord. We thank you for this day. We thank you for our life, our health, and our strength. We thank you for the opportunity to be able to even talk to you. And so we just want a special prayer for our group and for our listeners, that they receive whatever it is they need from this show, and that you will give us the blessing to be able to see another day. And we ask these things in Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
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 Ashe, ashe, ashe. All right. Well, that's the show. So thank you so much for joining me, Queen Juicy Shake, and our wonderful team family. Yam, Slap, and Kool-Aid. Let us know which one is your favorite. Let us know each episode. We want to know. We want to talk to y'all. We want to get all up in y'all business since y'all all up in ours. So we want to know which one do you love this week. And we will see you on the next one. Peace, love, and always ashe on.
Peace, y'all.
One.
Peace.
Peace.